now rocking with the best. You know it's way better than the rest. Repeat that and say it with your chest. Broadway, you know I got the crazy flow. And I brought the bars to the Bar Critic Show on Non-Fiction Radio. You gotta love it. How we going straight to the top, nothing above it. I'm a monster.
We could do the DNA and
M Ciddy?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, man, I'm with that. DNA and M Ciddy. You ain't been here for a while. I want to hear you talk. Go ahead.
Okay, where should I start? Well, I'm gonna start with DNA. Okay. He had bars. He did some stuff about M Ciddy. You know what I mean? Some M Ciddy flips, this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? I thought his performance was sort of average. He didn't really go as hard as some of his last battles, I feel. You know what I mean? But yo, I'm gonna get to M Ciddy, yo.
You wanted to sing over. Yo, hold on.
Like, for real though, salute him.
Yo, you sweat.
You know what I mean? But yo, M Ciddy, he was on fire, yo. He was doing this thing, yo. And I appreciate battles like that where somebody come and they just, you know, giving they all. Yo, his performance was good. He had energy. He was delivering, like, you know what I mean? After his first couple of bars, he already, you know, digging in, you know what I mean? Talking about the DNA on Charlie Clip's couch, and you know what I mean? Saying like that. I'm like, yo, he wildin'.
That was funny.
He was getting it in, yo. I appreciate performances like that. It's like that's what a fan want to see. You know what I mean? Like, cause yo, that shit was excellent. What's your opinion?
All right, and I'm gonna keep it real because I wanted to stop you anyway. First and foremost, we're gonna go back to DNA. Alright, you see how you was like, yo, you felt like he was kind of average.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially when you compare it to a lot of other battles that he had in 2014 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you remember the last time we discussed DNA, it was DNA versus Tay-Rock. I was like, and maybe I felt like he ain't all the way pushed through, like he ain't grind through his transformation. He kind of stopped his transformation and just went and imitated old him.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and then I was like, I think he should change roles now, like, or it looked like he's becoming, or he's starting to change roles and be like a bad guy in battle rap, right?
Yeah.
Now this battle is a good example for some of the points that I said that time, because, alright, even though like the bad guy mode didn't really translate over, but it would have been good for him if he was an extra bad guy. Right, that's what I'm about to say.
And totally transformed.
Yeah, as a bad guy. Yeah. But the thing is this, he never, I keep saying, he never, in my opinion, pushed through his transformation, my nigga. Like, all I do is like, his voice is terrible. No, I don't want to use the word terrible. Like, and when, cause I want DNA himself and nobody else to think that I don't like DNA, I don't think he's skilled and all that other stuff. I don't appreciate what he done for the culture and all that. But I'm gonna keep it real, like at this point, at this stage, right now, 2015, now man, this is the last day of January 2015. Yeah. That shit, it needs to change. Like what he's doing now needs to change. Like he really needs to change. Like this is what I do, man. I analyze and I dig deeper than most people. I'm not going off of just what I like when I hear you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going off of developed or all that, man. You feel what I'm saying? From the point I seen you, and then in comparison to where the culture is headed, in my opinion, of course, because it's all opinionated.
Yeah.
Like yo, he gotta change, yo. I feel like right now. He either some of his bars are still a little too elementary, but he presented like they're not elementary.
Yeah.
If they are elementary, present it like they're elementary. Like that's what.
And that would go over better.
Yes. Yes. Because this is not. Hold up. Charlie Clips is the best.
Portray one way. And
no, listen to this. Listen.
Okay,
please.
All right.
Point is, Charlie Clips. he don't always say this extra crazy, lyrical, hard-hitting shit.
But
simple shit.
But it be dope.
Right, because he don't try to act like he just said the hardest bar in the world. He said it like it is. This is how he presented it. It's how he said it. And it's simple shit. He like, you know what I mean? Boom. You know what I mean? And it's just, all right. And you rocking with him. But if he said that shit, yo, Poland Spring. What the fuck you yelling Poland Spring for? You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's something that DNA has to do. He has to either have the haymakers in his bars match his aggression, or be less aggressive and swag it more. More swag, more presentation of how he do it. Because what happened to him there was bad. Like Ciddy just he ran with it, yo. Like he was hitting haymaker after haymaker, and his level of aggression is a calm aggression. He was aggressive, but he had like this calm aggression. You feel me? And that was killing it. But let me tell you what I did not like about Ciddy performance at all.
What's that?
And the same thing that happened when DNA battled his last person. The crowd was making mad noise while his opponent was rapping.
Yeah.
Now, Ciddy was focused. He just wanted to get his bars out. He wasn't really letting them slow him down really that much. Right. Now, when you compare, hold up. What I was saying? Oh yeah. Now, this is what happens both times. Now, do you prefer that a person kept rhyming while everybody's yelling? Because I remember last time you was mad that Tay-Rock was stopping. Now this time he wasn't stopping. You couldn't really, I had to literally watch this battle mad times to really make sure that he was winning, because you couldn't hear some of his bars.
I understand that part, but he sort of controlled it too. Like, you know what I mean? He kept rocking, then he like, yo, like, let me get mine off. You know what I mean? So I understand the crowd being, getting all wild and stuff, but you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta try to just get your stuff off. Like, if an artist could just go ahead and get they jump off all the time, it goes much smoother and you can hear it better. Because
But now you talking about based on the crowd now. You talking about the crowd?
No, I'm talking about the artist. The artist just controlling the stage.
But you can't only control it so much if they yelling and screaming and going crazy, bro. Like, you can't just say, shut up! And everybody does it. You feel what I'm saying?
Like, what you here for though? You here for me to, do my thing.
They gonna express themselves though when they enjoy it though. You feel me? They gonna be who they are.
The only part I hate is when somebody interrupt, really trying to be annoying, trying to, like a single person.
Yeah, just trying to be
somebody
funny.
else. Yeah, no, that's like, yo, that shit is like.
In that case, I'd rather for them to I'd rather for it to be like what Tay-Rock did. Tay-Rock kept stopping, let them eat, and then he went so I can hear his bars right. And he was just kept trying to keep going, and he ain't keeps going back and then starting over. Ciddy ain't none of that. Ciddy was just going through his bars basically. So I had to actually watch it a few times and try to tune out the crowd for myself. Yeah.
I don't know. For me, that one, it wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard as the Tay-Rock one.
To see if somebody won or not?
Nah. I'm talking about the noise, to get past the interruptions.
Because Tay-Rock was quiet.
But I was more annoyed by that one.
Because he kept stopping.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it is.
I was more annoyed by that one because he kept, like, I want to hear what he, like, let him do his shit. Like,
and you see him, he kept delivering it.
Yeah, he kept delivering, like.
It's really a sticky one Yeah, that was sticky between which one I'd rather have. I think I prefer what Tay-Rock did, but then at the same time, I could feel it would it'd turn a 30-minute battle into 40, 50 minutes if you know what I mean? Yeah. If you do keep stopping though. So I never understand that, when it's, become time consuming. But anyway, the thing is, I can't quote bars anyway for some reason. Like I can't quote bars, I can't quote bars, but I remember like certain shits like that nigga was killing it, and unfortunately I don't see where DNA was killing it against him.
Nah,
for none of
He
it.
was getting average stuff across, basically. But Ciddy was saying that like the DNA, he leave the DNA at the what's the name? Like I don't remember bars that easy, but that shit was.
Well, I wouldn't even
the DNA
do something
record,
the
DNA record shit. That shit was.
I wouldn't even, that joke was dope. He mad hate makers. Then he addressed back when people had dissed him a while ago about not actually being from.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean? He addressed that. The way he addressed it was dope.
He said this street, in between that street.
He brought the crowd back with him. So everybody that didn't like him before, that he brought him back. But like I was saying though, like DNA actually he lost that one.
Yeah, he lost. I feel like he could have did a lot better.
Yeah, a lot better. What about maybe he didn't take MC as
that serious,
or because it was on a different platform? So you gotta realize this: a lot of people out here, literally and really.
But you don't know who's gonna see it though.
Listen, they really don't care when it comes to other platforms or certain people that they battle. They really just take it like, whatever. This is just, you know what I mean? A lot of people literally do, and this is, I don't know if he did or he didn't, and I don't want to say DNA does that or don't do that. I'm just saying, it's a possibility for sure.
I think he could do a lot better, man. Like,
I feel like DNA just really need to sit back and reinvent itself. You know what I mean? I definitely support DNA. Yo, back when he was young, I was like, yo, who this nigga, man, spraying machetes, like, you know what I mean? Like, who's this nigga? Like, he killing it. You know what I mean? And, like, because I never even noticed that he said he was going to spray his machete. Like, you
caught that.
Yeah, like, I never knew that. Like, because I was so into what DNA was doing. I'm talking when he first said it years ago. Yeah, like, I didn't even realize that he said something that was didn't make sense. Because it was just so dope. I was like, yo, this little young nigga killing it. You know what I mean? But, yo, it's like, like, I just need, I want to see him, because I want to see everybody succeed, so, you know what I mean? Everybody. You know what I mean? So everything I say, I'm not a hater. Like, I don't want to get the toe tag of a hater, toe tag, nothing like that. Everything I say is a critic. Critic is derived from being, critique. I'm just trying to help critique an individual based on my opinions and what I see the outcome is. You feel me? And he needs some work, man. DNA needs some work, man. For real. Yo, I don't know, like, I guess we should just move on. Ain't really too much to say about a one rounder that really was one-sided. Know what I mean?
Yeah,
salute to Ciddy though. Ciddy did his thing.
Yeah, salute.
Know what I mean? Shout out DNA. Know what I mean?
Keep performing like that. Keep coming with bars like that.
Ciddy?
Yeah, Ciddy and yo.
It is what it is, man. And then I'm gonna see what my boy DNA can muster up for Known 5. That's it.
Okay.
I mean, I ain't never count him out. I'm telling you, he's a bad guy right now. He's a bad guy right now.
I don't think he could be counted out.
He's a bad guy right now.
Concentrate more.
He embraced a bad guy and he'll be good. I'm telling you. He embraced the bad guy role. He'll be good.
You think he do that?
I'm almost positive. Unless he changed how he delivered his bars and how he writing. He would have to definitely change how he's writing, and for me not to think that no more. You know what I mean? But anyway, fuck it. Yo, salute to both.
Rocking with the Bar Critic Show on Non-Fiction Radio. Gotta love it. Yeah. You now rocking with the best. You know it's way better than the rest. Repeat that and say it with your chest. Broadway, you know I got the crazy flow. And I brought the bars to the Bar Critic Show on Non-Fiction Radio. You gotta love it. How we going straight to the top, nothing above it. I'm a monster, so of course shout out the monster. Every track I hop on, yeah, I go bonkers. My flow, the Superman of the game.